Welcome to Big Time Ninja. We're here for the NSC Youth Qualifier, which includes hybrid and speed course runs for everyone, and the top 10 open and female division athletes will move on to the burnout round. But here we have the hybrid rules video. So we're gonna go through all the obstacles and all the rules for this course, and there are separate videos for the speed and the burnout. For the hybrid, we use the retry system for our forum for NSC Youth, which means if you fail an obstacle, you must go back to the start platform, and there is a mandatory reset time of 10 seconds for the hybrid course, which means you have to wait at least 10 seconds. I'll be your judge. I will be counting you down, and I'll give you a 3, 2, 1, and on you, and you can't engage the obstacle again until you hear me say on you. You can wait longer than that if you'd like. If you need more rest, that's fine, but you just cannot go early. If you do accidentally go early onto the course or touch a part of the obstacle before I've given you the go-ahead by saying on you, then you'll hear me say, hey, you gotta go back, and you gotta get back to the starting platform without touching the ground, because if you do touch the ground, that will count as another fail and another attempt. So with the retry system, you get 3 tries per obstacle. So if at any time you fail an obstacle 3 times, that will be the end of your course run for scoring purposes, but you will be allowed to run through the rest of the course within the time limit for fun, to get on the rest of the obstacles and try them out. But you get 3 tries per obstacle. So in theory, you could do every obstacle, fail twice, and get it on the 3rd try and continue to move on and earn more points throughout the course, as long as you do so within the time limit, which is 3 minutes for the hybrid course. So here is your starting platform. All of our platforms are considered on or past platforms, which means if you land on them and you go past them, that is still a clear of the previous obstacle. However, if it is also the starting platform for another obstacle, then going past it would mean you cleared the previous, but then failed the next obstacle afterwards. So if it's a landing platform, but also starting platform, try your best to stay on it. But if you do step over, then you'll fail the next one, and you'll have to do a reset, the 10-second reset before you can try again. So at the starting line, you'll be right here. You'll have chalk provided for you right here. You can chalk up with your own chalk, liquid chalk, powder chalk, whatever you need. But then we'll have designated chalk points on the course for you. And I will be counting you down. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 on you, at which point you can start the course. Your time will officially start once you engage any part of the course. So like this, boop, time would start. Obstacle number 1, you have hands and feet, whole body is allowed on these 2 steps. The blue part of this beam, these 2 steps, and you gotta get on or past this tumble track here, and then you can run on to obstacle number 2, the skate launch. You can use hands and feet, whole body on this skateboard to ride it down as far as you can in order to then launch to the blue pads. This black cover pad here, you are not allowed to use that black pad. The skateboard can bump into it, but you, the athlete, are not allowed to step on or make contact with this black pad. But your dismount is here on the blue, and obviously this black part of the blue is included as well. Obstacle number 3, come this way. We have the swinging shelves. We'll have some boxes up here so you can get up to the obstacle, but you can use your hands only on this obstacle. You have use of this shelf that swings, and the second shelf that swings, and your dismount block will be right here, as you'll see in the demo video, exactly where that dismount platform is going to be. You can skip whichever component you like. You just got to get on or past that dismount block. Then we're going to continue this way on obstacle number 4, which is called changing radii. This is going to be your starting block right here. You can use hands and feet on any of these holds anywhere on the rock wall. You can go inside here, you on the outside, inside any of these holds. Skip whatever you'd like to get to your dismount platform right here. Now this is one of those landing platforms that's also a starting platform. So if you landed, you went like this, you would have cleared the previous one, but then failed this next one. So you have to reset and wait 10 seconds before your second attempt on this next one. This is the hourglass drop. You can use your hands on the trapeze, hands and feet, whole body, anywhere on this trampoline. Blue is okay, red is okay, any part of that is fine. And your dismount is on or past this big red pad here. Then we have the flying sky hook. From here, this is your starting platform. You can use hands only on this obstacle. Hands are allowed on this trapeze. Hands are allowed on this ring, which will be waiting for you right in here. And then hands are allowed on this ring. This ring that you're holding on to, this is allowed to be placed inside this cane, and then also inside that cane over there. And then your dismount will be, as you catch this, will be right about here. And we'll show you your dismount on Saturday. So then next, you can climb right up here onto drop disc. On this one, you can use your hands and feet on any part of this red pad, this board, and you can use this truss here to reach this ring up above. So you can grab all the way up here if you'd like, right here, and you must, this is a forced move, you must go to this spinning disc before you can go to this trapeze. So you have to grab onto the spinning disc, write it down, and then go over to the trapeze. Once you get to trapeze, you can use trapeze, this ring, and then only the part of this disc that is red. So you're not allowed to grab any part of the disc that has the gray carpet bonded foam on it. Only inside the red. That'll swing you down. This is a forced move. You must swing and hold this on the way down. You are not allowed to skip this disc to the dismount. You got to use the disc on your way down and then dismount to right here. And then the last obstacle for the 9U division starts right here. This is your starting block. You can use this ring to get up to the slam bar. Slam bar is going to be set in this position, and you have two forced moves here. You have to get this bar over to the other side, and you must do so while only having your hands on that bar. So for instance, you're not allowed to swing out and go like this. You have to go here, two hands, before you move that bar over the top. Once you do that, then rinse and repeat, do it again. You got this ring here, got this next one, which is a harder move, and same thing, you must move this over with both hands before you can then dismount your dismount block here, and your buzzer will be right here. Your time limit is 3 minutes.